It's just some easy background character they could just handle. Nah, you wrong on that one, my guy.
All man did is sniff and charge that Luffy full speed ahead. Luckily, Luffy dodges it, but bro wasn't done. He sniffed again and instant transmission to Bon Clay one-shot him. Had man tweaking on the floor.
Okay, the last time we left off is when Luffy, Buggy, Mr. 3, and this lion thing with a human face fell down towards level 3. And that may have just turned the tide on this whole situation. And the reason why I say that is because now the prisoners, they is free to do what they want. And with that being said, these 4 prison guards are here not knowing that these prisoners are free to do what they want. And from the looks of it, they're about to get jumped. But I hope y'all didn't forget about Buggy Riz. His Riz was the reason why they're free right now. And that's the reason why the prisoners was all like, "Let's hear it for our savior, Captain Buggy. It's payback time, bitch." Level 2 reporting in. We need backup. I repeat, damn it, we need backup. Anyways, y'all know what happened after that. They finally figure out why Luffy is here, which is to save Ace. But it was all thanks to Sengoku is why they figured that out. Now that I realize that, I don't even know how bro even figured that out. But anyways, Luffy and them boys finally made it to level 3. And boy, it's hot as hell. Y'all know how when it's really hot and then y'all walk in and y'all see like a fake water puddle because it's that hot? Or when y'all at the beach with no shoes on and that sand just be burning y'all feet up and y'all gotta run inside the ocean? That's how hot it is. That shit was so hot, Buggy had to piece himself back up together like a Lego, man. And him and Luffy started to hop around like bunnies. And I find it odd that Mr. 3, he's not even hopping. So was Buggy and Luffy overreacting, or I don't know. So anyways, Luffy and the gang, they off wandering around again, and it was like, "We said that side cause it's hot as shit down here. Stop complaining. If you lay down right now, I'm not gonna pick your sorry ass up." And as they continuously walk, we see a bird flying in the air, and then it get cooked instantly. Nah, that just playing up crazy. It gotta be 400 or 500 degrees Fahrenheit, cause that right there is not natural at all. But guess who didn't care? If you guessed it, Luffy, you're correct. They saw it just as a bird. Luffy was like, "Nah, man, this is lunch." And honestly, I probably would have did the same thing. I know none of them ate nothing for so long, especially Buggy and Mr. 3. We would have been fighting for that bird, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, they found some jail cell to use that to hide from the sun. But as they got there, they seen prisoners on the verge of death, and some of them was already dead. Just look how bro looked at them. Huh?
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, who the fuck is this?
They all looked dried out. But the last one, he need to close that mouth before somebody...
Bro, it took me a second to process that, but come on, man. What the heck? Bro.
Anyways, they start walking towards the staircase, and then we see a prison guard waiting for them to fall in a trap. With that being said, they end up going full circle back to where they started. And me personally, if that happened to me in this heat, I would have been so pissed. Any enemy I see, we scrapping for real. They end up getting caught into the trap, and there was no way for them to break out because they were using Sea Prism Stone. And then we got introduced into this little short guy. They was yapping a little too much, so I'm gonna just skip to the part when they break out of the trap. The lion human face thing started to go ape and gorilla. He wasn't letting up until he break out of that trap, which he did, causing Luffy and the others to become free. Luffy didn't waste no time and he started running away. Then a bunch of sea gorillas was running his way, so he just bodied all of them. And while he was busy with them, these motherfuckers was trying to leave Luffy. But since Luffy's such a kind guy, he didn't care. He was just telling them thank you for helping him and all that, which they was not trying to help him, but they still felt his kindness. Anyways, the enemy tried to attack Luffy again, and watch what Luffy does in 5 seconds. I gotta slow it down for y'all so y'all can actually see it. First, the sea gorilla go for attack and Luffy go for a smooth right kick, causing both of the sea gorillas to get knocked down. Next, the other one try to come, he karate kicks him. Next, bro try to stab him with a trident. Luffy dodges it, grabs it, slam Buddy on the ground, kicks Buddy behind him, and then punch bro in the stomach right in front of him. Y'all can't tell me that wasn't clean. Bro did all that in 5 seconds. His reflexes is insane. But wait, he's not done yet. The monster thing try to attack him. He jumps out the way. Then he jumps on all 3 of their heads. The sea gorilla try to swing at him. And the way how he just maneuver through his arm like that and then throw him is insane. That's light work for my boy Luffy. But anyways, my boy had to skedaddle. And while they over here just chilling, low-key, if I was them, I would have just stayed in this spot just for a little bit. But if they did that, we wouldn't have seen a goat. That's about to appear in like a minute. So let me continue. They started to hear weird noises. And Buggy was like, "Hey, who's that singing?" Alright, let me put this random picture right here so I can continue doing this VA. Because if I just let it go through, I know I'm going to just get a copyright. So I'm going to just fake like I'm chatting up about something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's continue. I can barely stand in this heat. But that guy's singing like he's at somebody's birthday party. That motherfucker have to be strong as hell. Nah, Mr. 3 had to know who it was because the way how bro was looking, it just says it all. It really just says it all. I know this voice. I know this song. Nah, you don't think you know who it is. You know who it is. Bro trying to play it off and throw us off like he don't know who it really is. Like, come on now.
That's tough. That's tough.
Partner, I think this guy can help us out. Wait, let's discuss this first. That was pretty long in terms of like doing VA, but I've been trying to get better at doing these little VAs. I'm not gonna lie with y'all. That's why this video right here, as y'all watching, it's probably gonna take a little minute for y'all to see it. But hopefully future me didn't get a copyright and let's continue this thing. So anyways, they wanted to start go looking for who was making that noise. But Mr. 3 already had a clue on who it was. In fact, I'm pretty sure he knew exactly who it was. And it was none other than the GOAT, Bon Clay. They were chatting, so I'm gonna just skip to the part where they just let the mans out. They tell him where Luffy is at and he ain't waste no time. But he left in an all-way mess, was doing twirlies and shit. But it's all good. Help is help, right? But anyways, back to my boy Luffy. So that boy over here struggling. He trying to find level 4. In this damn heat, and they started to shoot sea prism nets at him. And of course my boy, he gonna dodge that because that's light work. Then out of nowhere, the lion face monster thing stopped Luffy in his tracks. And then Bon Clay pulls up trolling to act like he's Zoro. Luffy was all happy and she got my boy hopes up. You know my boy got separated from his crew and all that. You know how heartwarming that is, man. You can't do that to him like that. But anyways, Bon Clay jumps off the cliff. Then Bon Clay pulls up with the 360 spin. Then kicks bro in the jaw. Look at his face. Oh no. And bro was still twirling. Man's really got some ups. I can't lie. After all that, him and Luffy chopped it up a little bit, and then you know they had to get back to work. So the guard tried to shoot Bon Clay, and this mess was still in the air. Then he pulls up on him with multiple kicks, knocking him out. Then the lion human face monster thing tried to get back up. Then they both just bodied that shit, leaving hella lumps on that shit head. After that, they had to clean up what was left, and then after that, they just skedaddled. I'm not gonna lie, him and Luffy actually make a pretty good team compared to Buggy anyways, right? But Buggy was only just using 1% of his power, so I guess. But anyways, as Luffy and Bon Clay was still running, they ran into this cow human thing. And when I say this thing was OP, bro, it was OP. Now by the looks of this, y'all be like, man, this ain't nothing. This just some easy background character they could just handle. Nah. You wrong on that one, my guy. All man did is sniff and charge that Luffy full speed ahead. Luckily, Luffy dodges it, but bro wasn't done. He sniffed again and instant transmission to Bon Clay one-shot him. Had man tweaking on the floor. I'm not gonna lie, that shit did look painful though. I'm not gonna lie. Then after that, bro teleports behind Luffy, swings at him again, but Luffy barely dodges it with this clean ass spin. But he wasn't done, cause as soon as Luffy landed on his feet, he came back with another hit to the face, sending Luffy rolling. Then he was going for another follow-up, and then Bon Clay had to come in the clutch, boy. Cause bro was relentless. He wasn't giving up until he finished somebody. With that being said, he choke slammed Bon Clay, ready to finish him off. Luffy jumps into the second gear, wasting no time, and finished bro off with a Jap Bazooka, sending man flying. Now that cow human thing was so crazy. It was too relentless. If it was just one of them by themselves, I don't know, man. They
probably would have got bodied. Y'all let me know. Probably not Luffy. I mean, he got second gear, so maybe, I don't know. Anyways, after all that, Bon Clay finally shows Luffy where level 4 is at. It's where I'm gonna stop at. This was a crazy episode. Like, by far, I think this is probably my best episode. It had a lot of action. Wait, is that Buggy?
Hey, yo, Dance, what's up, dude?
Yo, Buggy, where you been?
Well, I was busy escaping Impel Down. Me and Mr. 3 still having trouble. And I seen that cow human thing. He seemed pretty impressive. I had to teach it a thing or two. No one mess with Buggy.
Well, guys, you heard it from Buggy. We'll see y'all next time. Hey, yo, Buggy, what is you doing?